Welcome to iRead. Watch this video before you start. First, open Richmond iRead. Everything you need is here, in one place. Here are all the books. As a teacher, you have all the books in Richmond iRead in the library, organized by CEFR level. You'll find hundreds of graded readers for fiction and non-fiction here. You can filter the books by CEFR level, by type, for example, original fiction, and by genre, such as adventure or science fiction. You can search for book titles in the search bar, and you can sort them alphabetically. There are two libraries, the class library and the main library. Your students can see the books in the library, but they can't open them. Students can only open books in the class library. To share a book with your class, click Unlock. You can select books at the same or different CEFR levels. The books you unlock will appear in your class library, and your class can now open them. If you want to highlight a particular book for your class in the class library, click Star. This book will move to the front of the list with an orange icon. When you have some books in the class library, your students are ready to read and practice.
Now, let's read! There are two options for your students. In Red, they can read the book and listen to the audio. This is perfect for extensive reading and reading for pleasure. In Read with Practice, they can read, listen, and also do a wide range of activities to develop reading skills. There are also vocabulary and grammar activities here to encourage language proficiency, plus speaking, listening, and writing tasks designed to foster communicative competence. Choose Read or Read with Practice to start. Now let's open Chapter 1. The book is in yellow and the activities are in blue. Students can read and listen too. Click here to play the audio. They can change the volume here and the speed here. They can go back or forwards here. An interactive glossary has a picture or graded text definitions to help students with any difficult words. These words appear in blue. Students can use the tools to highlight particular words or to make notes. When students finish a chapter, they simply click Finished Reading to close it. Now let's look at some activities. Activities only appear in the Read with Practice option. There are activities to practice different things: reading, vocabulary, grammar, listening, writing, and speaking. When they finish an activity, students click Submit to see their score. They can go back to try again. This helps them to self-correct, and there is always a motivational message for them too. Students can see their progress here. Remember, the chapters are in yellow and the activities are in blue. As a teacher, you can also create assignments for your class. This works in the same way as for your class materials on the Richmond Learning platform. To assign content, click Assign. This option appears here when you open any book in the class library. You can then assign whole chapters or sections or activities within chapters or sections. Select the activities for the assignment, then click Assign Selected Content. To create the assignment, add a title, instructions, and the start date and due date. When you click Send, the content you assigned will appear for your students to access in My Assignments.
You can see your students' performance on Richmond iRead in the Markbook. Here you can see average scores for your class for all the skills practiced in Richmond iRead: grammar, listening, reading, speaking, vocabulary, and writing. To see more details for an individual student, use this arrow. You can then see details for every book they have worked on. If you want even more detail, click on the book name and you can see their results for every activity. If you want to see your class performance on one particular book, select the book title in the drop-down menu here.